this prominent Breadtuber, Innuendos Studios, who you may know for making like the alt-right playbook. He just posted yesterday, being a YouTuber bankrupted me. So, yeah,
I saw that video. I saw that in my recommended.
Yeah, I'm very curious as to what this entails. So I feel like this is gonna also notice how the timestamp is 1449. What did he mean by this,
dude? That's pretty messed up, man. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, he was one off.
Hey everyone.
500K on YouTube, by the way.
From Innuendo.
Okay, just going off like right from the start. I think the Esters what bankrupted him, not YouTube.
I don't know he has a beard.
He does, but so do most trans women. So you know, I really mean.
Innuendo Studios is taking a break. I'm not sure for how long, and there's a chance it might be permanent. Well, you've seen the title of the video, so that is not hyperbole.
Come on, what's happening?
Speaking true, like
yo, can we get like a speed up here?
Yeah, frankly.
Yeah.
1.5.
Likely possibility. I've been saying that doing this job is making ends meet for a while, and it has in the sense that most months I end with my bank account at least nominally in the positive. Not all, but most.
Nominally.
But if making ends meet is supposed to entail things like being able to settle up your credit card debt or settle up personal loans you take from friends and loved ones, or being able to pay the 30% in taxes that freelancers own every April, taking a full account, I have been running this channel at a loss for 7 years.
7 years?
Okay, so what I'm getting from this is that he's just retarded with financing.
I had a card that is in collection.
Okay, so he has 500K on YouTube. He put his resume. How much does he make on Patreon?
GoFundMe. Let's look at the GoFundMe. Come on.
He is making.
Oh my God.
Right on Patreon, almost 5,000 a month.
It's like 60,000 a year, and that's just on Patreon
alone.
Where does he live to like?
You
where
can
that's
easily
not
live
enough?
off that, dude.
50 adventure game tier list project on Nebula. Okay, Nebula, which Nebula is a place where a lot of Breadtubers go as like a pay like kind of thing. It's a whole cabal. Yeah, he probably gets
for that.
Okay, my resume, GoFundMe. Yeah, let's check the GoFundMe.
I'm sure he gets the sponsors.
What,
bro?
Whoa, wait, just to help pay off my debt?
He got over 130,000. 3,000 people though.
Dude, I find this like, at least from a moral standpoint, like, why are you asking other people to help pay off your own personal debt?
I think I would genuinely rather starve than like.
Yeah, like I could lose a few pounds, you know.
No, dude, like seriously, I can't think of anything more emasculating than having to beg for money. Like genuinely, like I get that some people are in situations where they don't really have a choice, but I don't know.
Like if she DMCA's me and this goes to like court or something, I'm gonna actually have to ask. But that's completely different than please pay off my debt, because that's my own problem, you know.
Yeah.
That's my own personal gripe. It has nothing to do with my audience or my channel.
And in this, you're defending ChudTube, all of ChudTube, against the evil witch pizza cake. All right.
Okay, so he lives in Rhode Island.
Pretty expensive, but
that's, that's
60,000 a year, dude.
Yeah.
Come on. At a minimum.
Yeah, not to mention like he makes.
How do you get into
videos.
87,000 worth of debt off of a YouTube?
He's probably
channel?
making he's probably making at least 80,000 a year, and that's like very safe estimate.
Yeah, I'd say that's very safe. I don't know, like he doesn't like theoretically have like transportation costs, right?
Yeah.
Like, or he doesn't. It's not like he needs like power tools, or I mean, obviously like there's investing in his setup, but it's not like he's some like super high level editing, like using not Premiere Pro, but After Effects.
What content does he do? Like I don't know anything.
Like Breadtube stuff, like
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Breadtube like? As a like, give me a more in depth explanation. Because I get who they call them. You know.
So like video essays. So he does these little, I guess, animatics about like how fascism is bad, I guess. Yeah. So like a lot of his videos are called the alt-right playbook, and that's like a whole series. You know, there's
and like they do very well.
Yeah, they have been doing very well.
Yeah, but how relevant I hear the alt-right all the time, but I never actually like see them recognized in like an actual mainstream public.
He uses the term alt-right as a catch-all for anything like
alt-right only exists online.
Yeah, anything to the
like,
right
really
of like
deep.
I don't know, George Bush.
I've met one Groyper in real life, and that guy was not someone I was particularly worried about. So you know.
Wait, COVID's took you around. The fuck is this?
Yeah, this is so this is like kind of slop.
Oh, my bad.
This is slop. And he like, not to mention, right? Like however much money he makes like on 500,000 views, right? Which I don't know. What would you expect that?
I can tell you how much. So like if I make a video that has like 28,000 views, I could get anywhere from like $50 to $110.
Yeah, I think I have like a video with 50,000, and I think that made like 200. It was a long video. So.
Yeah. I only recently got remonetized on my channel, so I don't really get.
Oh no,
money.
What happened?
Well, like length. Yeah, essentially I was like completely channel wide demonetized for over a year because of a bogus hate speech strike. Which was the hate speech strike was because of a clip of Vosh. Vosh said something in my video that got me struck down.
Dude, that's awesome. Shit. That's you love to see it. You love to see it.
And my video was like anti-Vosh, like disavowing is like ridiculous.
And money I owe to a few people who failed me out. I have a total.
These are the people who complain about capitalism, by the way. Like people are just retarded economically. They don't know how to manage their own money. They want to manage yours.
Yeah, like he makes like $60K a year just from Patreon, right?
At a minimum.
Yeah, that's baseline that he's making. Then there's his YouTube views. Then there's whatever sponsors he has, and like
in Nebula and like other connections, any other streams of revenue, merch, whatever. Paid tons of shit. Right.
I actually denied a sponsor recently because I don't want them ever to tell me how I should make my videos.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather get watch ads and personal. And it was a good sponsor too. It was only it was 3 months for like $5,000, which is not bad, but.
Ooh.
Maybe one day I'll get a sponsor to reject.
Yeah, but I don't have that luxury. I am proudly sponsored by the Dragon's Treasure Tea, where you can get anime branded tea, soap, and coffee for 10% off with the promo code Manic at checkout. That is thedragonstreasure.com/Manic. Use code Manic at checkout.
With the cat girl made, or
what?
Does the cat girl made like come with it, or is that like a bonus offer?
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to be a good wingman here. Wow, look at these products. I can't wait to buy this right now. That looks really awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, like somebody in chat was talking about how good I forget what exact roast that he tried, but people in chat have tried it and very much like it. So
only $7 for good tea.
I'll buy some and I'll try it. I'll use whatever link you got.
All right,
we love tea.
I just pinned
Manic at checkout.
That is code Manic
at checkout. MANIC code Manic at checkout.
So true. Okay, let's get back to Donkey on bankruptcy.
Right.
Managing money, there wasn't a life I could.
Yeah, no shit.
I've earned $100,000 more than I did. So, backers on Patreon already know about this. When I told them it was framed as, I'm going to probably do some kind of fundraiser or.
Oh, okay. What, like literally all he had to do, obviously he raised enough money simply just from a GoFundMe. He could have done it like a YouTube live stream, right? And raked in super chats.
Like actually provided like, value to people.
Yeah.
No, I think they take 30%. It's a big amount.
Yeah. I know GoFundMe takes some too, but not as much as 30%.
Yeah, no, 30 is crazy, dude. It makes me want to like think of a new platform to stream on, but at the end of the day, I don't really care that much,
Yeah, it's not about the money; it's about sending a message.
That's true. That's unironically true.
I live like Asmongold, bro. I'm pretty low. I'm pretty low maintenance in terms of what I need.
Yeah.
Most I spend my money on is food. Like
I don't think Asmongold is who you want to compare yourself to. To be fair,
probably true, but
his house situation.
Maybe he needs to take notes. Maybe this guy needs to take notes.
Yeah,
live on a $2 steak every day.
Yeah, there may be a time where I don't know. There may be a time where I don't stream on YouTube anymore. I stream on like Kick or something, and then I just like post the clips on my second channel. because I don't know, I enjoy the clip. I enjoy it because like when you clip it, it tends to go outside of your audience, and then I can see like people being like, "Oh, why is this video so long? What's the point of this video?" Like
Patreon relaunch. There's a bunch of stuff I've been doing.
Patreon relaunch. Wait, when was the last time you posted on Patreon? Now I'm interested. Now you got me curious. Home on ending 2 days ago, May 2nd. Okay, so he does actually post on his Patreon. He's not like H Bomber guy where he just like is completely inactive. Also, by the way, how many backers does he have? And he only has like 37 likes on these. 14 likes.
Telling you, dude, the Chinese government helping him to spread communism by financially supporting him.
Yeah, allegedly has over 3,000 members on Patreon. Okay.
H Bomber guy is interesting because I watched like a few of his videos just because they got recommended before I knew he was like kind of political, you know?
Yeah. It was like a Dark Souls video of his?
No, it was actually it was that video on why I think vaccines were linked to autism or something.
Yeah. Okay,
I thought it was actually a decent video, but you know.
I mean, people can be good in like one.
I thought
others.
Yeah.
The fact he calls PewDiePie a Nazi is like, just what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, he's not dumb. He's obviously not retarded, but it's crazy what politics can do to your mind.
I know.
Yeah.
Announced here on YouTube yet, but I just can't take it anymore. This is just a lot of strain.
The USAID money right now.
Lifestyle. Oh my god, dude.
Like I'm on the verge of.
I can't keep spinning this poorly.
I really hate this guy so much.
For a while, back in 2020, right before COVID happened, you know, like the numbers were really doing good. The Patreon was really solid. I was making more money than I'd ever made, and it really seemed like it was going to.
Yeah, it's COVID. Everyone was online,
and so you blew it all on like weed.
Yeah, okay. Like he said before COVID happened, and he was doing really well. Assuming more people, there's more internet traffic happening, your number should have improved during 2020.
Yeah.
How is he spinning this?
Everyone's numbers improved.
How did he start to dip in 2020?
You know, once I hurt my back.
Dude. I hate
he hurt his back. Wait, okay.
You work on a computer. A quadriplegic could do your job.
Wheelchair bound people have done your job.
Yeah, dude.
To be fair, if it's nerve damage, I know someone who has nerve damage, and that could actually like affect, like sitting would actually make it more painful than standing. But he's probably not going to go into that detail or anything.
Yeah. Oh, like, okay. Like if that was really the case, right? And he was worried about YouTube, what I would have done, right, is I would have hired somebody, right, to either like hold the microphone to my mouth if I'm like really unable to do anything. You know, if I just have to stay still, I just need to talk, and then like edit for me, you know?
Why would you pay someone? Shouldn't you? Like, I have plenty of people I know that would really help me out, but I guess I'm nice. I have better connections. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, you know, all the socialists will only work for money, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean people want to exchange their services for money? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, my chest.
And life just got more expensive. It's really seemed like, especially with joining Nebula and everything, it keeps feeling like if I could just hang on a little longer, I get it cracked. And I'd become one of those like fully self-sustained people. And maybe I would, you know, maybe if I could hold on a little longer, I would, but I can't keep.
So again,
wait, pause it.
So for now.
Wait, so what's actually changing? Because it seems like he's in a pattern. Like, I see a lot of people who are in debt do this. Like, it seems like he's in a pattern of not managing his money well. So even if he gets like, and it's kind of like the conservative argument, if he gets bailed out, isn't he just going to keep spending poorly anyway?
Yes, keep spending his money on retarded shit. And, you know, he's living in a very expensive lifestyle. And, you know, he can afford some of it because he has $80,000 a year, probably, in income. I'm
assuming from context clues, right? He says indefinite, like it says indefinite hiatus in the thumbnail. And he also linked his resume. So I'm assuming he's going to like go on hiatus on YouTube to work somewhere else to actually make money, which,
yeah, but isn't it kind of shitty to be like, hey, I'm going to, you know, go on this indefinite hiatus, but also please bail me out one last time before I do it. Like, what?
I'm sure
to own the charge.
I'm sure he goes on to frame it as either you donate or I'll have to go, you know, do the indefinite hiatus.
Yeah. So this is his resume, work history,
it didn't even seem
content creator, Innuendos Studios 2014 to current. So like he literally just talks about YouTube. Lead composition, Crocheted Mountain Foundation. After school educator. Education, Massachusetts College of Fine Arts and Design. Bachelor of Fine Arts in Interrelated Media.
He has a fucking arts degree, dude. Oh my god, bro.
Producer with 20 years experience dating back to my first gig editing DVD bonus features for a post-feminist documentary on Barbie.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh,
dude.
Man,
hey,
he's
I think if you need an art degree, you weren't cut out to be like an artist.
Yeah, no kidding.
Is that based?
Whenever I've started like to be happy, someone always has to remind me that people like this exist. Holy fucking shit, dude.
And why are there spaces there? What's up with that?
That's just formatting.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's a weird. That's some
it
weird.
Just looks weird.
Yeah. Fierce commitment to
like
social justice with politics as left as situations will allow. But this is a
This isn't his. Yeah. This
resume. This is a resume.
Already, he doesn't want to work for anyone conservative. Okay, that's pretty cool. By the way, if you have an issue with this formatting based if true, you have to realize that you know nothing compared to him because he has an arts degree and you have nothing, okay? Do you have an arts degree based if true? Huh?
Yeah, I go to Berkeley.
Yeah, but
I have
okay, you're dead, okay?
I go to an even more prestigious art school. Thank you.
Yeah,
I even have the biggest.
In that regard.
I have the biggest comment creator on Reddit to confirm this for me. So check your facts.
Maybe
fact check. Fact check.
She can hire this guy. He has an arts degree.
Dude, they're putting together a team.
Is that normal? Go up? Is that normal? Like, I feel like the Latin there is pretty. It feels pretentious.
It is pretentious.
Yeah, this is not a normal resume at all. This is meant for him to be an editor of like Hassan Piker or something.
Has this guy ever worked a job, like an actual job, trying to make a real resume?
Composition and an after-school educator. So there's that.
After-school educator. That's tutoring after school. That's not a real job.
Yeah.
Then lead companion at Crotched Mountain Foundation. So that's not a job either.
Oh, I read as composition. My bad. Yeah, I thought that was actual music.
Served as an on-site caretaker for an elderly man. So that's just him, like, you know.
Who?
Elderly man with severe autism. Cooked
so that's
his
just
meals.
Him helping, like, disabled people, which is like fine, but I'm sure he got paid for it.
Yeah.
So that's, what do you call those people who like help out the fucking disabled? What do you call them? Like service workers or something.
I help out the disabled. I try to get people to understand, politics.
Yeah, I help out the disabled. I make videos to retards, so
Yeah, there you go.
My audience is entirely schizophrenic, which is based, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I just want to read this left paragraph here. Improvisational, good with creative solutions and constructive feedback, deep knowledge and deeper curiosity about education, art, and grassroots organizing, great with words, works well to deadlines, respectful to coworkers and comrades.
Oh my God.
Bro.
Speaks a little Spanish, has been first aid and CPR certified in the past, willing to renew if useful, always happy to be part of a team.
This is like all the red flags of like actual resume building, because I help a few of my friends with it, and I've talked to like the resume experts or whatever, and you're not actually supposed to put all these things that should be kind of assumed. You're supposed to put like the actual works, like I have this many subscribers on my channel. My most popular video has been this, like actual real. I guess they did do it here, but this should be like the kind of primary focus, like the profile shit. I would just pretty much get rid of that unless I was putting very, very specific like accomplishments. Like you're supposed to put actual achievements and accomplishments on your resume, or the actual workload that you had to deal with at that time, not this like wishy-washy bullshit where it's like I speak a little Spanish, I give constructive feedback. Like I would fucking hope so, right? Like that. You don't need to put this on paper. Like I don't know. This is a horrible resume.
Okay,
just from a resume standpoint, ignoring all the politics and shit.
Yeah. All right, let's see what else he has to say.
It's a sabbatical. I'm not officially quitting. It's possible I will find part-time work, which means that if it's enough hours that it brings in decent money that I could supplement Patreon and.
This guy's gonna run the White Dudes for Harris campaign. That's where he's gonna get hired.
What part-time work pays more than $5,000 a year? I mean, a month.
A month, yeah. Dude,
what are we talking about?
Yeah, good question.
Yeah, you're gonna see Based If True be your fucking cashier at Walmart, all right?
Which is, when I started out, that's what it was. It was a thing I was juggling with freelancing in school. So maybe that's an option. I have to see what's out there. But at least for the next month or so, kind of my mindset is to live my life with the question, what if I wasn't a YouTuber? Like, how would I spend my time? Where would I put my energies?
This should be some like TLC show, Life After YouTube.
Dude, it feels like, oh my God, it feels like a documentary.
Yeah, dude.
Now you say that.
You know what?
Dude,
we need to produce it. We need to produce it.
This is the perfect camera angle. This is the perfect camera angle to be included in like a Turkey Tom documentary about the downfall of the, blah, blah, blah YouTuber.
Oh, I fucking love Turkey Tom, bro.
He makes some good slop. He makes some high quality, very watchable slop.
What would I work on if you didn't always have that gnawing feeling of like, I should be working on my video? What would my home look like? What would my social life look like? How would my free time look? Free time.
Always working on concept. How many videos has he put out in the past year?
Let's check. I think it might be less than a month or less than one per month. 3 months ago, 3 months ago, 6 months ago, 7 months ago, 10 months ago, 1 year ago.
He's put out, other than this one, he's put out 5 videos this year, in the past year.
Yep.
And he's complaining about constantly worrying about what the next thing he's going to put out is. This is in total, by the way, they're not even long videos. They're like 10 minutes each.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but like, I think once you do YouTube for long enough, you kind of can gauge how much effort it would take to put in each of these videos. And if you're like constantly working on it, if you're like, because he could be making a lot more money with the size of his audience and how kind of dedicated they are. Like he could be making some mega bank if he actually put his heart and soul into, actually, because he said this is what he didn't he say this is what he likes to do. So
he's made less than an hour of content. He's made less than an hour of content in the past year.
And I don't care how like much editing it takes. It doesn't look. I don't know. It's hard to judge because I don't do animation, but I don't really know what his content's like.
I don't think he does do animation.
They're more like animatics.
Oh, okay.
It's like
but even a 4-minute one, you could do so much. You could pump these out, like at least once a week.
You should like after doing so many of the All Right Playbook series, you should have enough like stills to just like. You don't even need to draw anymore.
Yeah, just reuse assets.
Yeah,
it's not like they're like it would just drawings either. By the way,
it would take a lot of organizational work and prep, but that's kind of necessary, right? Yeah. That's a part of the job.
Big time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I can't take this seriously. Just the idea that like he can't focus on his house because he's spending so much time worrying about what his next YouTube video will be. Like, dude. Less than an hour of content in the past year. All right, come on.
And I think people estimate how what's it called? Fuck! I just completely lost my entire train of thought. Like how rigorous like their viewers judge their videos. Like I'm sure if he switched gears a little, like he might lose some viewership, but I'm sure it would like if he changed format, it sounds like he's more of a informational guy rather than look at the visuals, type of guy.
Yeah.
Yep, he made make up for it just in the
exactly.
Quantity,
like
right?
All I'm hearing is excuses.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to keep going through this guy's Yap Fest, or should we?
We'll see. If he says some bullshit one more time, then we can.
All right.
Or else we'll move on.
So maybe part-time work. Maybe the channel sticks around on capacity. Maybe I'll do something that leaves me energy on the weekends. Maybe I'll collaborate with people. But right now I'm not promising anything. I've been doing this for 11 years.
Hey, collab with me, buddy.
It's weird to say that.
We'll do a great collab.
It is the most financially stable I've ever been because when I started this job, I was only a year or two off of food stamps.
Dude,
food stamps.
That lets you trust that you're going to be able to cover your expenses 3-4 months from now. I have no savings. There's nothing for retirement. I owe more than I make in a year. Outside of a few big names, probably almost all of your favorite YouTubers are doing worse than you think. So for the time being, I'm gonna
that's true.
Me.
That's true, by the way. Please donate.
The Patreon.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna
become a channel member, please.
Yeah, please buy my OnlyFans, guys. Come on.
Please buy my tea.
A few months. There's a bunch of stuff I do on Patreon that I haven't even announced it here on YouTube. I've been doing it for a year and change now. I do these.
So you're bad at promoting your Patreon or promoting yourself.
By the way,
it sounds like you should have gone to business school.
Patreon's a stable. No, but Patreon's like a stable source of income as well. Like, unless you like groom a child or something, chances are people aren't going to unsubscribe from your Patreon.
Yeah.
And he's even gotten the subscription model is so genius because people legitimately do forget. So
Yeah.
Even then, he would still have people sending him at least probably like $500 to $1,000, which is
like he has a stable baseline income of $60,000 a year, which is like I don't know if he's living with anyone. I don't get the impression that he is, but like that seems like plenty for a single man.
And you should be able to pay an editor to pump these videos out, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, that too.
Again, like just hop on the mic, just like bulk record, hire an editor.
Yeah.
That is a strat. That is a strat.
Project.
It's that easy.
Film random.
And I've seen people do it with way less money.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I have 2 editors right now. They work on commission. It's great.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like once I get monetized on my second channel for the clipping, I might just outsource this to someone else.
I have a guy I can recommend.
Is he like extremely cheap?
He is for me. If he likes you, maybe he'll be nice for you too. But
what's the job of the hut? He likes you. Sorry, Baba.
Own any golden bikinis?
Well, come on,
You can pay him other ways. You can pay him other ways.
The guy has to enjoy the content he's editing,
Yeah. Dude.
He's going to be staring at it for hours.
That is true.
The Asmon editors fucking love their job. You can tell.
Yeah.
For real.
You gotta make so much money, dude.
Yeah, but if you want me to post more clips, hire my own editor so you can all get more content. Then
how can we help you do that?
Subscribe to my second channel so I can monetize it.
Give us the tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to help you with the tea plug, but okay.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, you also need to buy the Dragon's Treasure tea.
He can't find the
Dragon's Treasure tea. What's that?
The Dragon's Treasure is the shop where you can buy tea, soap, and coffee, anime branded. So let's take a look at the coffee. Let's see. Dio.
Wow.
Look at this.
This is the content that people want.
Yeah, exactly. You can use code, better yet, you can use code Manic for 10% off your order of anime branded tea and coffee. The link is in the description and the pin chat.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not a doctor, but all his teas have helped me with my erectile dysfunction. Just saying.
That's true. Yeah. Actually, if you drink this tea, it'll give you an unstoppable 12-hour boner that it's like you can't get down. It's crazy.
Unstoppable.
Do I have to like legally debunk you?
No. Well, it's true. First off, so you couldn't. Like I drank some of that tea, dude. I drank some of that tea, and I went to pick up like my little cousin from. That shit was really really awkward, dude. Let me tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to say they should really put a disclaimer on that product, man. I don't know.
Legally, it's user reported. So.
Yeah.
I guess it's not like technically tieable to them, but I don't know, dude. I don't know. That's some boner tea.
I ain't saying anything else. I'll tell you that.
Okay. Call me Trent in chat. Just ask where's the Astolfo coffee. I will relay that to the tea man himself. Let me just. I'm pulling up his DM right now. I just screenshotted your chat. I'm saying it to him.
That's the move.
Yeah.
He's in charge of the tea supply line.
Yeah.
You're kind of like the Dutch Navy, dude. That's crazy.
The Dutch Navy.
Have you guys been saving the questions? I see.
Yes. So under the drop down menu, there's a questions tab. So should we get
retarded. I'm sorry. Hold up. I gotta find it.
Yeah. Should we just like screw this video? Just like get straight into it.
I mean, isn't it just
boring?
Boring.
Why he can't make content?
Yeah. So I'm depressed. I can't make money. Please donate to my GoFundMe.
And by the way, I may never come back.
Oh yeah.
Just disclaimer.
That'd be great, dude. Great.
Yeah.